Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Trent Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer MP, and Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. Nails the three-pointer. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
Not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force. Terrific giveaway by Gov. Instead of holding the ball, he feeds the open man.
And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
And here's MP on the outside. And the High Flyers, another triple.
I'll tell you what, he can do just about everything at the offensive end.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you. I like the aggressiveness there from Gov near the bucket.
Carrington with it. MP's there. And the shot falls.
These are the shots you want every time down the floor.
MP with the look. Soft touch off the glass and in.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
Pagan with it. Pass to Carrington. Back to Pagan. Carrington. The shot's good. Pagan making the play. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
The High Flyers with the lead. It's good for the 7th time tonight. He's perfect 7 for 7.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Shot's good by Carrington.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
And MP gets it to go.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
And it's Sack with the ball. Trailing by 8 here. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity. Mostly.
Here's Hilton. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Mecca. Carrington for 3. And again, the attack from Sack, no good.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance. Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Here's the High Flyers. 11-point game. And the High Flyers, another triple.
And that's what's built them this early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the D needs to recognize that. Get out there on those shooters, pronto.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It's not easy to come away with any steal, but he made that one look easy.
And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
And so here it's Sack. Here's Mecca. Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. MP really making a difference in this one.
Well, the message in the huddle should be very clear. Do not let that player kill us from beyond the arc.
And the High Flyers making a change here. Here's Hilton. Pass to Mecca. Here's Hilton. With just 5 to shoot. They need this. And again, the attack from Sack, no good.
There's no rhythm or flow in
Here comes. Stop hop.
That dude just got posterized.
That was brilliant.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
And again, the attack from Sack, no good. And he banks in the layup.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
To the left wing, from past the arc. Cunningham, no good.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
And MP gets it to go.
What a first half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the court.
Pass to Olsen. Here's Cunningham. Launches a three. Hauled in by Casey.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own. I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Here's Mecca. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Olsen. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Ben Olsen. One shot.
And that one misses. And here's MP. He's got 40. Brock outside. Past MP. The three is up. And another three for the Flyers.
All the three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
And so here it's Sack.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Carrington outside. Try to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. From deep, it's MP. Gets the three ball to go.
He's putting on a show right now.
And he seems to be filling it up with relative ease.
Pass to Olsen. On the wing, Carrington. And they come right back down with their own three-pointer. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's the three, and the attack from Sack with another tray.
This offense is at its best when Carrington is shooting the three with confidence.
Releases, MP again.
Beautiful play. Right there, you see two guys completely on the same page.
Now Carrington. He's got 21. The three buries it from three-point range.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few. He can wreck you on both ends, a very unique wing in this league. And it's a thing of beauty when he moves the ball this well inside.
Carrington for three. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. High Flyers out in front, just dominating this one. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sack gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. On offense, here's Sack. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Fires in the triple.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
To the inside, Carrington. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
And MP gets it to go.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Inside, here's Carrington. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
And here's MP on the outside. Count it from distance.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Carrington. And again, Sack good for two.
Drexel Carrington.
Down low. Here's MP, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Returns it to Martinez. Carrington outside. Offline with the three. MP outside. And the high flyers, another triple.
That is his shot, guys. You can't give it to him. You've got to get up on it.
Now Martinez. Pass to Carrington. Fires for three. Drains the triple.
Answers right back with a three of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
Brock outside. MP. Beyond the arc. Yes! And it's Brock picking up the assist.
Strong feed to set up the easy look. Those fundamental plays will win Brock points with the coaches in the stands.
Now Carrington, guarded by MP. Carrington with it. 33 points for him. Lund, that's good.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Carrington, that's good.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
And here are the high flyers now. Fires from deep. And again, it's MP with the triple.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
On offense, here's Sack. Martinez outside. Carrington nails it from beyond the arc.
Big mistake. Obviously a defensive lapse there, as he is automatic from deep if you leave him wide open.
From deep, it's MP. And another three for the Flyers.
What's the D to do? They can't control him.
Maybe we might see a triple team. Even that might not be enough.
Now Carrington. He's guarded tight. Pass to Martinez. Lund. Count it. It's good.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Return to MP for three. Can't hit that one.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made three.
Returns it to Martinez. Clock at 6. He tries for three. They grab their own miss.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds, the high flyers will take it.
Substitution for the attack from Seth. Ben Olsen.
Here's MP.
Cunningham. Keegan.
For three. Hits the three-pointer.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
3 points. MP.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Here's Olsen. That one drops for him.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Stolen by Carrington. And it's stolen by Dunn. Past MP. Lets the three fly. And the high flyers, another triple.
Some players try to do a little too much on the club circuit, but not O'Neal. Great job of being unselfish and using his open teammate.
Here's Mecca to the paint. Carrington, that's good.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Past MP. From deep. Hilton grabs the rebound. To the middle. Carrington, that's good.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Here's the high flyers. And here's MP on the outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's not enough coverage. Basically none. Defense did not look good there.
Here's Mecca. To the inside. Olsen. And he makes good on the layup.
Nice job getting down low for the easy shot.
Get on MP.
And here's MP on the outside. And the high flyers, another triple.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Here's Carrington. And he uses the glass on the layup.
When I watch him, I think Carrington, he's got that ideal wing size. It makes him tough to stop on the bounce. He's very versatile.
Back to MP. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3.
Since halftime, he's been money from beyond the arc. And when he's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Inside. Cunningham. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls. Here's Almadawi. There's the triple. MP again from deep. Here's Mecca. To the paint. Carrington. The layup off target. And here's MP. From the arc. And another 3 for the Flyers.
And this little run pretty much puts the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, these last few scores have helped shut the door. Great job to close out the game.
Carrington for 3. Kept alive. Tries again. That one goes. Count it.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Here's the high Flyers. Passes to MP. Almadawi. And here's MP on the outside. Drops it in from long range. Here's Mecca. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 blocks. Count that bucket.
And unfortunately, even with this run, it looks like they're still going to come up short.
Sure, it would have been really nice to see this earlier. Too little, too late.
Now here's MP. From outside the arc. And another 3 for the Flyers. Outside Carrington. So it's the high Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sac falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's a wrap, everyone. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
We'll catch up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was going to be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's going to be lit.
Yeah, man.
Game time. Bring the pain time.
And Greg, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And Greg, recently MP had a milestone game, recording the first triple-double of his career.
And there should be plenty more to come over the course of his career. MP's a guy that's willing and able to do whatever it takes for his team to win.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him. Driving inside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
MP deciding where to go with it. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. MP's got 8.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Wasted no time on that one.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
MP, and that comes off the assist by Jones. 10 points for him.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
A wide open look here for DeRozan. Offline with his 3. Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
And here's Westbrook, following the three-pointer by MP from downtown. And DeMar DeRozan good for 3.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
The 3 from MP. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
The Kings trail by 6. Outside Westbrook. Kings moving the ball around. Back to Murray from outside the arc. And the Kings another 3.
Oh, I can almost hear Murray say, oh, you hit a 3? Let me match that real quick.
The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece. That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Westbrook with it. Jones covering. The offensive rebound. Count that one.
Offensive rebounding comes down to muscle and hustle. And Sabonis got a lot of both.
And here's MP for 3. And the 3 ball is good. MP's got 25 points in the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And the basket by DeRozan.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And a wide open look for MP. And it's Chicago scoring again.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Murray finds Levine. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now, MP. After Zach LaVine missed from long range. And here's MP for 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
MP looking solid from there.
And And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Hunter's checked in for Levine, and it's Malik Monk in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Murray. He has 5. DeRozan, that's good.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 36.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And finished off by Collins.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Monk against MP. And there's Collins on the assist by MP.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Jones over to help. Sabonis inside. MP's there.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Smith checked in for Zach Collins. Williams comes in for Buzella. Sexton, he's checked in for Anthony Simon. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones. MP right outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. MP's got 39. 59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Launches a 3. Chicago grabs a miss. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
And here's Levine. Following the three-pointer by MP. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bulls leading by 16. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Giddey. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Clifford. And again, unable to change momentum here. The 3 from MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, and it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a couple. Oklahoma City, very impressive. So for the Bulls, Bruce Ellis is checked in for Yabusele. MP comes in for Okoro. And Jones subbed in for Colin Sexton. And the Kings also making a change. Westbrook's checked in. Good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Sacramento making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. Outside, Levine. No good on the triple. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Greg, we have another up. Connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him tonight. Alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. Buzelis with the ball. Nothing on the board. Back to MP. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Levine. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
3 points.
Westbrook's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 13-5 run here. A nice shot by MP.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Westbrook passes to Sabonis. And Levine. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Assist from.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. MP outside. And good. He hits it again.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. And a deep three from MP. Another three for Chicago.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Pass to Levine. Outside, Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Bulls have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. MP, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Hunter, no one around him, off target with his 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And again for 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Some changes for Chicago. Zach Collins comes in for Smith. And it's Simons in for Josh Giddey. Westbrook passes to Sabonis. Here's Clifford. Chicago grabs the miss.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely...
Connects again from distance.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Kings. They're still riding within the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they came into this season with a plan, and the execution has been at an elite level. That's how they've quickly ascended to that #1 spot.
The Kings shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. 1:35 left to play in the first half. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket. And here's MP for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. And it's DeRozan missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Nailed from three-point land.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside, Levine. The three. And it's DeMar DeRozan with the three. DeRozan's got 19 points.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Levine gets the bucket.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
A three from MP. Another three for Chicago.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Sabonis kicks to Westbrook. From past the arc, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Westbrook. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so it's Chicago, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums, please. They're thinking of...
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Checking out the Kings. I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way most of the time. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Chicago Bulls. Thanks for spending halftime with...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Levine is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot.
This is how DeRozan is wired. If you let him, this man will light you up, and he's had a big night. Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Levine double team. Outside DeRozan. Misses the 3.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the shot goes in. Collins has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kev. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you guys.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
MP from deep three-point land. Sacramento grabs the miss.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Basket counts.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Lobs it up for Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Such a fluid play. Levine is in the air, right on cue to put a smooth finish on that alley-oop.
Pass to MP. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And again, Chicago turns it over.
And checking out some stats for Sabonis. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 19 points a game, 14 rebounds, and 6 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
A three from MP. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's MP for three. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got assist number 11 for him here tonight. To the middle, here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds a way to just score points night in, night out.
MP outside. Pass to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Simons from outside. And the Bulls another three.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's DeRozan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 17 points here in the second half.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. He's checked in for Okoro. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Here's Clifford, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And here's MP for another bucket. Wow.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is to the
and again.
And that ties in for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Levine wide open. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Levine's got 6 here in this quarter. And Chicago shooting a mark. And another one.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Pass to Clifford. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP finds Sexton.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
MP has been leading the charge. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Colin Sexton. MP out there with Yabusele. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Giddey in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Shooting for Sacramento, Russell Westbrook.
Free throw good, Westbrook. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only 1 top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position they've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Westbrook passes to Monk. Here's Clifford. Takes the three. A shot off that time.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Smith in the posts. He's covered by Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Monk. For 3, Hunter. It's all in by the Bulls. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get to the cross-half court in time.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Nick Richards. He's checked in for Yabusele. Here's Clifford. And the 3 off target.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, number 24, Noah Esau.
Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Westbrook kicks to Hunter. Here's Clifford. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Lets it go from deep. MP, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Clifford, defended by Sexton. Westbrook can't get it to go. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And that one's good. MP.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Pass to Hunter. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's a Sunday. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. Down low. Here's Clifford. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the inside. Here's MP. Plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Clifford. From deep. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Sexton. Off target from 3-point range.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up. And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Pass to Asenge. Launches it. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
This guy can put you in a spin cycle faster than anybody. Westbrook out here just breaking ankles.
Giddey finds MP. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket I'm fine with that.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
To the paint. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Westbrook passes to Sabonis. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Kings ball. Shooting for Sacramento, DeAndre Hunter at the line for one.
And so he hits the technical free throw. When it comes to DeAndre Hunter, how would you prepare for him, Richard, if you were coaching against him?
Well, Hunter's wingspan will really wake you up on defense, but it's his catch-and-shoot game that everyone needs to watch. If you leave a gap, well, he'll make you pay.
The Bulls making a switch here. Okoro's checked in. Murray's checked in for the Kings. Zach LaVine comes in for Monk.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
2 minutes.
Okoro finds MP. Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Hunter no good. Chicago's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. And Okoro with the basket on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
There's the slam from Murray. I love this aggressive approach inside by him.
And then Smith with the dunk.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Westbrook finds Sabonis. Back to Westbrook. Screen by Sabonis. Westbrook, no good. Now, Giddey.
Player standing out of bounds violation. Sacramento ball. Substitution on the court.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this.
This one will go down in history. MP with an 80-point explosion. That's what's going through your mind.
Supporting this team. And until next time, have a good evening.
Yo, that was too much fun, man. On me, I feel like I could do anything right now. I could bend a spoon with my mind if I wanted to.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against you.
That's because you're a smart man.
Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it very much, Dominic. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Howie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
60 is serious.